let me point to a couple of things right away. Number one, quality of life. The quality of life we enjoy here in East Tennessee is second to nowhere in the world, I believe.
I absolutely agree.
And that's one reason we're going to attract young people and those that are retired in the same thing, because of quality of life. I think a part of that quality of life, though, is living around the people that you love. And what I mean is, it goes back to jobs and the economy. I know my father, I have children now, and my father told me, he said, look, part of my quality of life is having my grandkids, because I didn't always live in Knoxville. I moved to Nashville for about 5 years, and now that I have kids, being here in Knoxville, that's part of his quality of life, for sure. A couple of programs that I've talked about making Knoxville the most walkable, bikeable, runnable city in the Southeast. I think that's something that the more accessible we can make Knoxville to everyone is going to be important to seniors as well. Great sidewalks and greenways that we can use for health and things like that to connect our different communities and neighborhoods. The senior lift program that was just cut recently from our bus system, that's something I would like to see reinstalled, because I think that's something that helps our seniors move around Knoxville, and so that's important to me. But I think a lot of these issues are reasons that Knoxville is a great place for seniors. I went the other day to a senior softball league. I think the more that the city can support programs like that, we have the youth leagues and baseball and other things, and I think the city supporting, and it was at Caswell Park is where I saw it, but the city supporting programs like that keep our seniors and retired population engaged in the community and involved. I think having great volunteer programs that the city reaches out to, there's a lot of expertise, and when people retire, they might be retired from their job, but they still love their community. And I believe that that as mayor, if I were to reach out through different boards and commissions and things like this, we have a lot of experts in different fields that are seniors that might be retired, but they would be more than willing to come back and volunteer some of their time to help make their community better. And so I think recognizing that seniors have a lot of knowledge and can be a very big help in some of these boards and commissions and other things. I think those are all things that are important to me. The first thing that come to mind when you ask that question.
Well, this is dear to my heart because I will say, I'm not afraid to say I'm 59. And so I start thinking about retirement, hopefully not for 8 more years. But I think what we have to do is make sure, number one, that we have a great quality of life so that the seniors that are here want to stay, and that as others who are looking for a place to retire, as they're looking at Knoxville, that they recognize that we have wonderful assets to offer. One is having a lot of seniors are very active, today, probably even more so than the past. So to make sure we have active and passive recreational opportunities. I know I played on the senior softball team at O'Connor Center not too long ago, and so we need to have those kinds of recreational opportunities. We need to have sidewalks and greenways, and also people can have an active lifestyle as they retire. We also have to have great, safe neighborhoods because everybody wants to live in a good neighborhood, and that means we have to have a good active police force. We have to have. I really encourage neighborhood organizations and seniors to get involved in their neighborhood organization and to work on on neighborhood watch programs with our police department. And a lot of seniors, even though they're retired, they also are looking for a little bit of income. And so, we still have to have the job opportunities, all ages. A lot of seniors. I know my mother is, I mentioned she's 84. She still works full time. She's the director of the Etowah Senior Citizen Center in Etowah, Tennessee. And so, even into our 80s, we can be very active and work. And if we choose to. So we need to have those kinds of opportunities for our seniors.